Hello and welcome to today's edition of The Exchange, brought to you by the New York Stock Exchange. I'm live on the floor with Melissa Stolfi. She's Global Chief Operating Officer at TCW. Melissa, thank you for joining.
Happy to be here.
So today's a pretty big day. We marked history. You've brought 5 ETFs down here to the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. You rang the first trade bell.
Yep.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so at TCW, we're highly committed to meeting the evolving investing needs of our clients. We're excited to be here today to announce the expansion of our ETF platform to 5 vehicles, really to meet the increased market demand we're seeing from clients. I would also say that we're delighted to be here on the New York Stock Exchange floor and joining the Designated Market Maker program, really as a commitment to provide best-in-class execution and trading capabilities for our clients.
And we are seeing that. We're measuring the data. It's been out there. We've been publishing it. Spreads about cut in half. Slippage off the open down 80%. Also, what we've been talking about, and it's all the TCW news, right? Active management in ETFs, about a third of all cash flow this year coming in. Could you tell us about TCW and your investment approach?
Yeah, so our approach to active equity ETF investing is really grounded in identifying thematic trends. So our portfolio managers have identified themes disrupting economies and are really investing behind the beneficiaries of those themes. So what we found is that many client portfolios are under-allocated to these transformative megatrends, whether it's supply chain reshoring or energy transition or artificial intelligence. And at TCW, we build highly concentrated portfolios that are able to access all of these ideas in a very high conviction way. I would also say that we invest over the long-term market cycle to really generate sustainable alpha for our clients through a rigorous fundamental bottom-up approach.
So for an investor and advisor, why should they be thinking about the lineup of TCW's active ETFs right now?
Yeah, so the current market environment is really target rich for active managers who can navigate these different dynamics that we're seeing, including high concentration in equity markets or higher rates for longer on the fixed income side. Also, as active managers, we can invest outside of benchmarks that we believe are highly backward looking. I would also say, in examining a lot of client portfolios, we found that they're heavily allocated towards these like mega cap technology companies. And while we have exposure there, we also have exposure to the winners of tomorrow. Finally, I'll just say that we have a very highly experienced portfolio management team that's been investing behind some of these strategies for nearly a decade. In fact, we have an artificial intelligence strategy that has a 7-year track record. So we've been investing in AI before it was cool.
Before it was cool. Now, for investors who are listening in, they're saying, I want to learn more. I want to understand TCW. I want to see about these mega themes. Where do they go?
Yeah, so we'd welcome all future clients to go to etf.tcw.com. And there's some really rich content there that expands on a lot of the themes that I discussed today.
And congratulations again for the first trade bell of your ETFs now this morning.
Very exciting.
Marking history live from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Now, as a reminder, if you caught this episode live, you're looking for additional thought leadership content, you want to hear more about TCW, we've got content out there from Eli, one of the portfolio managers, joining us live from the floor today. Go to etfcentral.com, easy to remember, and all brought to you by the New York Stock Exchange, the home of ETFs.